opening matchup between the visiting Clemson Tigers and the number 18 home Ohio State Buckeyes.
You've got an Ohio State team coming in with some big expectations after last year's good run in the NCAA tournament, and a Clemson team looking to bounce back after a disappointing 2024 season where they were beset by several injuries to key players, but have a terrific recruiting class coming in.
Clemson has 5 freshmen starting for them. First game for both teams opening up the 2025 season, some Big Ten ACC action. It's going to quickly go out of bounds. Now a Buckeye knocking the ball away there. Far left side, kicking it into the box. Britt has some room, jumps over Holgerson as she's able to hop on the ball. Wake Forest, the team that lost in that national championship last year, was also the team to eliminate the Buckeyes last season.
And the work rate for the Tigers is excellent, as I mentioned. That's what you would expect from a team Eddie Radwanski is coaching, and they've been doing a good job of keeping play in the middle third for the most part. They had the one good chance with Britt making that run up front, but that's been about it.
Multi making headway now. Gets kicked away, and
especially if she's playing that left back spot with Moran Gasick playing in the center.
Nice footwork there by Gasick. They'll knock it down.
Against that throw and win the ball and immediately get the attack started forward and being able to join it as well.
They got Bonham running on the left side, kicks that one in. Easy.
The other team's improving as well, and that's why, you know, Clemson cannot be overlooked this season in spite of all the powerhouses they have down there.
Tied up, had some room, kicked away. Now back at the top, booming away on the kick was Davis. That goes right back though.
Anita Hilton and the Finn with the block there for the Buckeyes.
Bonham with the ball again. They've been trying to cut her loose, but getting trapped up so far. Kicks it across over to Gianola. Gonna roll out.
The multi was making a run up the right side, and we saw Ohio State do that quite a bit. Actually, they want a corner on this? Yeah, actually they did.
You could see the hands up on some of those Clemson players.
They didn't expect that decision from Nicole Green.
Didn't seem like it at all, and gives Lori Walker. Gets it up close to the net, see if there's a header. That one just skies right back up. Bramblett was the intended target, it looked like.
Yeah, she got there first, but couldn't get the ACC. It's a competitive conference, and that makes it easier to improve because you have to step up your game.
That shot. Decker kicks it back to Bramblett. Big miss there. The gamble did not pay off. Tumulty running down now the field. Still outrunning her defender. Going in on the net, headed away. Just didn't have the angle, but still generally close. That one just gets floated up and to so far.
It's a game that's been played a lot in the middle third. Both teams doing a good job of defending once the ball gets down to their end. The opportunities have been few and far between, and that was a pretty easy decision for Nicole Green to make. It was Amanda Schluter who would have gone in alone on Holgerson.
Diving effort by Pritchard. Ball doesn't go in the net, and yeah, I mean, recruiting cycle.
And number 50 overall, that's according to Top Drawer Soccer. What a wonderful flick on that was.
Freshman Costello in the corner. That one right in front, knocked away. Great play there.
Good touch to try to set up that second ball, because that was the high school alma mater of Christian Leitner.
Now on the run is Tumulty. Takes a wide angle. She tries to go in, still has the ball, kicks it away, goes off of the chest of a Tiger defender. Tossing it in is Klein. Gonna go up to the top. Buckeyes able to get the ball back. Kicking it across, rolling to the right. That's Schluter. See what she does with it. She has quick feet. Goes up to the front. No one home, but kicks away again. Diving effort and back. So we go away again. Hard kick to Pritchard. Bramlett's able to recover.
Yeah, Pritchard wasn't 100% sure she was going to be able to pick that ball up, so she got it with her feet, and it was a little bit awkward, but she did make the clearance.
Now in the corners, Manusis kicks it up top to Harris. More so of a jog there from Harris. Kicked all the way to the middle.
Yeah, and Manusos and Harris out there in their right wing, and neither one, I think, expected that through ball.
And there's a sprint from Schluter. She's crossing in, tipped away.
Terrific save by Holgerson to deny Amanda Schluter, who was soccer down in Cincinnati.
Britt in the corner, headed away. Nice stop there. Still a foot race for the ball, and gets the kick back from Bodak. She'll try to make some passing of her own.
A nice little touch there by Kendall Bodak. One of 3 players for Clemson scored 3 goals last season.
Foot race.
Many more than for Clemson.
Davis in the corner, knocked away.
Excellent.
Not only Dallas, but now down in South Carolina for Clemson. Chase heading in. Clemson with some momentum. That goes in the back of the net. Tigers strike first to make it 1-0.
And the way Pritchard was stuck with the cement boots on, I think that took a redirection. We'll have to see it on the replay. But they're all hugging Renee Lyles, the graduate student out of Atlanta, beating her fellow Atlantan, Molly Pritchard, there in goal. Molly Pritchard there with a good punch up. But there's the goal from Renee Lyles, and that clearly, Lyles missed the entire 2024 season with an injury. But has scored now 18 goals in her career.
Favorite Big Ten school 24/7. Explore all Big Ten Plus has to offer on the app or at BigTenPlus.com. Clemson definitely has some momentum now. Kicked away. Deflection. That's kicked up front again. Clemson winning a lot of these fights.
So Juju Harris getting her first collegiate soccer. Again, one of 6 in the top 50 that Eddie Redwanski was able to get down there to wear the orange and purple.
Danner had it, lost it. Nice play by Brathwaite. Now making some headway before the whistle was called was Washington on him. Very flat, able to kick the ball up front. Foot race to the left corner. Kassenfeld kicks it off and away.
Yeah, Natalie Brooks. I immediately warned Emily, "You're not going to like me."
Scary opportunity there for the Tigers.
Orange shirts.
Sweeney with the strike. Goes in the box, headed up, closer to the net. Knocked away again, diving on his Holgerson.
That was a good idea. Lejeski, the Clemson goalkeeper, also out of Charlotte.
Knocked away, falling down to the ground.
Just about everybody gone to the center or to the back post for the Buckeyes.
Header in the group of orange was a no-go. Kicking it down again, though. Bering chasing after the ball. Gets a little push there from Harris.
Yeah, Hare well defended there.
Weaving past the middle of the field. Tigers potentially going on one long push and knocked away that time by Jacinda Bonham. She still has the ball. Kicks to the left, nice footwork. Still with the ball, knocked away and deflect. See what Morrison can do from the corner. Sky high kick, up, headed back, headed in from Bonham.
That was an excellent ball in her own half, defending as well as winning balls.
Clemson with some speed coming down the field now. Lyles with the ball still. She's getting chased. Running horizontally, kicking it away, and nice play there.
You see, trying to swing the ball a little bit wider now and try to create a little more space in that center.
Spacer is going to be called offsides on the Tigers. Believe that kicks it to her teammate near the left corner. Bering loses it, knocked back to the center.
One who in that last sequence who was ahead of the ball, as Clemson's already showing a great willingness to get everybody back and defend and try to soak up some of that pressure, and they know they're going to see a lot more of that in the second half.
That's going to do it for the first half. Clemson up 1-0 over the Buckeyes. And for Clemson, really disrupting a lot of passes and also a lot of footwork that just hasn't gone by her.
Yeah, Klein's a very solid defender out here on that wing, the freshman out of Cooper City, Florida. Her
offensive, adjustments when you are Ohio State. There's a big fall there.
Tanner will get another look at it here. Yeah, clearly a foul. Couldn't quite pick up.
Kicks up, punched away by Pritchard.
Second time she's come off her line and punched the ball away out of the six. Excellent goalkeeping by the senior from Atlanta.
Still in front, kicked away again, up in the air. Pritchard able to track the ball and get it in her hands.
Mackenzie Duffel was still forward off that restart, got a little flick on it, but the graduate student from St. Louis couldn't do much with it, as we see Holgerson well out of the box to clear that away.
That was risky.
Well read, though. She knew she could get there first if she made the move soon enough, and she did.
Dribbling around to short, gets knocked.
Man, Clemson, the last 5 minutes of the half, had 8-9 players behind the ball, but they're not starting off the second half this way, but they better get some orange shirts back here quickly.
Schluter running with the ball still, kicks it, tipped away. What a save by Holgerson.
Second time Holgerson's made a great save on Amanda Schluter and to her left. As we see it again, Schluter going to her right, which means Holgerson has to move to her left and suddenly go back the other way, and she just got the right hand on.
Those hard shots inside from Schluter, but
again, the hard part on that was the fact she's going one way and the shot suddenly went the other.
Kick up and away by Britt. Hit off of the shoulder of a Tiger defender. Buckeyes still have the ball. Spoke too soon.
But this is what we'll be seeing a lot of here in the second half, pressuring that ball, even when giving it away off of the, when losing possession as they win the corner here. It's in this corner kick.
Corner kick from Gianola.
And there we see a
prize from the Buckeyes.
Yeah, they're very quick in getting back. As I mentioned, Eddie Radwanski, as a player with a high work rate and a lot of quickness and speed in his playing days, looks for a lot of that in his players as well, and it's showing so far defensively.
Short with a kick, caught by Pritchard. 8:18 at night here in Columbus. Pretty early for a bedtime. Here's a kick up and deflected away again.
Ella Gian.
We'll see a corner kick now for the Buckeyes. Headed up, catching the ball.
Again, from that distance, at least she hit the target, but from that distance, that's pretty hard, a tough finish for a header that far out.
A lot of open space for the Tigers now on the attack. Kicked over to short. High pass, kicks it away, sliding dive.
Christian Brathwaite returning for the goal scorer Lyles for the Clemson Tigers.
Clemson opts for a short pass. Nice catch by Pritchard. She's on the run.
Excellent goalkeeping there.
Here's the kick up, missed header. Gonna go out of bounds.
Gasick.
Yeah, nice defensive play by Gasick.
Yeah, the defense isn't always in your own half either. It can be in the other team's half of the field, and that's what Moran Gasick did right there.
Well, and if you do it on the other side of a field, then you get a lot better offensive opportunities.
Which is what Ohio State's tactic has been over the last several years. Control that middle third of the field and get one pass forward to create the opportunity.
Duff with a nice kick out. Up again. With the ball is Bonham.
And maybe a little too unselfish there. Maybe she, instead of trying to lay it back, should have gone for the turn and shot. Putting together the replays, including that replay package at halftime. Sophie Gustafson on graphics. He's Gabe Aker, and I'm Keith Kokinda. And Clemson on the attack again.
And she's Tatum Short, one who got the shot off, blocked away by Gasek.
Another one, great work rate, and as I said, she's the kind of player that Eddie Radwanski likes. You're seeing them in the orange kit and seeing Tatum Short as that one could have been hazardous. On the field, both ends, and some of these other Clemson players doing the same thing in these orange kits are a little reminiscent of the Dutch Clockwork Orange teams of the 1970s.
A lot of sprinting, knocked away. Great defensive play. Both players on the ground for a moment. Goes all the way to the corner.
This will be of a spectacular variety.
Corner kick, up and away, headed in, misses the target. Ohio State.
And the Clemson work rate is terrific. And
Bottom with it.
Take another look at it. Yeah, pretty clear decision. She might even be a little bit lucky not to come away with a booking.
Tigers making way now. Kick, up and over.
And wing halves and spread Clemson out. Oh, nice little first touch there by Mia McSweeney.
Nice pass as well. Finally gets bumped out.
Ohio State, 20 minutes to try to overhaul this one-goal lead for the Tigers.
Not able on the throw-in is Small. Knocked off of the foot of Brathwaite. Whistle finally going to be called.
Yeah, the assistant at his near side put up the flag for the ball going out, but I'm not 100% sure Laura Snyder had that right, although she has a much better view of it than I do.
Clemson able to hold on, though. With the ball is Davis. She's going to kick the ball in. Nice grab by Pritchard.
At some point was telling his team during preseason training, hey, last year was an anomaly because of all the injuries we had. We can bounce back and be more like we were in 2023. We went to the College Cup, and he's counting on those freshmen to be a big part of that. And so far, they've made a big contribution here in this game.
Lyles tripped up. And yellow card distributed to the Buckeyes.
We'll take another look at this here. People behind the ball, like they did in the last 5 minutes or so of the first half, they tried to make forays forward, like right here. And let's face it, when the ball's in the other team's half, it's hard for them to score goals.
Washington had some really nice footwork on her dribbles. Toby on the corner. That changes with 14.5 minutes left.
Yeah, they've moved her now up to that number 9 spot right in the center of the forward line as Ava Bramblett wins the free kick. She's looking for a booking, and indeed, Nicole Green will take Renee Lyles' name now for this foul. A
yellow card has been assessed to Clemson, number 10.
5 yards above the 18.
Fight with a player on the ground.
And it's Callie Tumulty, the front. Here it is again. Tumulty gets pulled down rather unceremoniously.
Bramblett on a kick. Goes up and right at Holgerson. Another huge IQ play there by the keeper of the Tigers. So there's dribbling around, shot up and just barely missed the net.
So we'll take another look at it. I think that was Bonham will return for Ohio State the next opportunity.
Goes off the shoulder of Schluter. Schluter still with the ball, trying to find some space. Kicks it off, shot blocked away, and now a dive from the goalkeeper, Holgerson.
But that's where the pass and a little more speed, too, with a fresher player.
Looks like there's more speed on Ohio State's side right now. Kicked up, Schluter with the ball, falls down. Whistle called, and I believe it's going to be on Clemson.
Yeah, this is the worst place as we see Schluter winning that free kick as she was taken down by the Liverpudlian and Emily Ruff.
Schluter and Bramblett near each other. Here's Schluter with the kick, and actually it's going to be Bramblett. Nice save again by Holgerson, even after the trickery by the Buckeyes.
Holgerson's had 4 spectacular saves. That one by far the best of the bunch off that restart opportunity. Bramblett going for goal as she should. Got it by the wall, but Holgerson got the left hand on it to parry it over the bar.
1-0. Corner kick up.
As well as the Clemson team has played in front of, they had 2 of them coming against one of the most dangerous attackers in the Big Ten in Amanda Schluter.
Cross kick, going to be intercepted. Down across, that's Washington. She gets a kickoff, low to the ground. Pritchard dives. One have been in the air, so.
Yeah, all the great saves that Holgerson made, but she's either had to get the hands up or jump for them. And even Pritchard, you know, she had that one save up high. She's had to come out and claim several crosses going upstairs as well.
Schluter with the ball. She has a breakaway, goes into the net. And Amanda Schluter evens the score 1-1.
Here it is again. They couldn't close her down enough. They gave her too much space when she won the ball, and she took full advantage of it at the right time. The timing of it, too. You see there, Mackenzie Duff, the St. Louisan, on the ground, knowing she didn't get there fast enough. But from that range, that's a hard one for the stop. The only way she could have stopped it would be for Holgerson to actually be leaning on her post. That was just an excellent finish by the junior out of Union, Kentucky.
Tiger on the ground after the kick.
And Nicole Green wants the physio out here in a hurry for that collision. Looks like it's Danny Davis, the junior out of Port Washington, New York, and the way she's holding her leg, either she took a knock or pulled something, one of the two. See Wilmington, and then continuing north to Princeton. As you said, Gabe, be undefeated after the first game. If this scoreline still holds, they will be.
Still up is Bonham. She beats out a slide tackle.
Bodak, sophomore out of Monson, Massachusetts. She scored 3 goals, was the joint leader in goal scoring for the Tigers as a freshman last season.
Also led the team with 9 points last year. It's going to be on the forward line for Ohio State has really helped create some mismatches in terms of speed and rest. Inside, Bonham with a kick, gets blocked away.
A good idea to lay that
away, header.
And again, that was the freshman Reese Klein out of Cooper City, Florida, defending against Jacinda Bonham.
Now action down in the corner.
Ohio State wouldn't mind keeping that ball down there for a minute or two. Indeed, they'll just keep possession of the ball, period.
Minutes left here in the second half. We'll see if one team will break the tie or not. On the run now is Bramblett. Goes over the net.
And again, just played for her career here at Ohio State. Not to mention being 6th in program history in career assists. Well, the Ohio State fans didn't like that decision from Nicole Green, but it was the correct one.
That almost pretty much ends Ohio State's chances of getting the win over Clemson. See if the Tigers have one last push in. 10 seconds left.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's going to end the match. Tigers tie with the Buckeyes 1-1 in their opening match.
Clemson defended very, very well. They have to feel very confident going forward into ACC play. They played all those freshmen. They all acquitted themselves pretty well. Ohio State showed that they have some fight back